If you're in the US, you're going to want to pay close attention because what I'm about to share could literally save you thousands of dollars. We're going to demystify your credit score and show you how to get that little needle flying from fair all the way up to excellent. This right here, this is your quick guide to financial freedom, and we're starting right now.
And this quote, it really hits the nail on the head. This isn't just about some number on a screen, it's about gaining real leverage in your life. A good score means better interest rates, easier approvals, and just more financial power in your hands. It really does put the whole system in your favor.
So why does this three-digit number matter so much in the States? Well, it pretty much touches every major financial decision you'll ever make. We're talking about buying a car, renting an apartment, getting a mortgage for a house. Heck, some jobs even check it. It's a big deal.
At its heart, your credit score is basically a trust score. It's a quick way for lenders to figure out, hey, if I lend this person money, are they likely to pay me back? The most common one you'll hear about is the FICO score, and it runs from 300 up to 850. And the goal is simple. The higher the number, the more trustworthy you look, and the better the deals you're going to get.
Okay, so take a look here and see where you might land. Getting into that excellent category is the dream, of course. But honestly, if you're in the good range, that's anything over 670, you're already doing pretty well. And hey, if you're looking at the fair or poor categories right now, do not sweat it. That's exactly why we're here. To show you that climbing up is totally 100% doable.
You know, to improve your score, you've got to understand how it's built in the first place. Think of this part like being a doctor for your finances. This is the diagnosis. Once you get what these 5 key factors are, you can take direct control and start making things happen.
And here it is, the secret formula. Just look at this breakdown. Your payment history is a whopping 35%. And then right behind it, credit utilization is another 30%. You add those two together, and that's 65% of your entire score. So if you're looking for fast results, you know exactly where you need to focus your energy.
All right, so we've got the diagnosis. Now it's time for the prescription. We are going to zero in on those 2 biggest slices of the pie we just saw. Why? Because mastering just these 2 things will give you the biggest, fastest boost to your score. Period. First up, payment history. At 35%, this is the heavyweight champion of your credit score. It's the most important factor, hands down. Lenders just want to see that you're reliable. And get this, just one single late payment can seriously ding your score, and it can stick around on your report for up to 7 years. So the number 1 rule here is simple, and it is non-negotiable. You have to pay your bills on time. Always. Every single time. Even paying just the minimum amount by the due date works. And you know the easiest way to make sure this happens? Set up auto pay for everything. Seriously, set it and forget it.
Okay, on to the second biggest lever you can pull, credit utilization. This one's a big deal. It's 30% of your score, and it's one of the fastest ways to see your score jump up. All it is the ratio of how much credit you're using compared to how much credit you have available. Just look at the difference here. If you have a $10,000 limit and you're using $8,000 of it, that's an 80% utilization, and that looks really risky to lenders. But if you have that same limit and only a $2,000 balance, that's a nice healthy 20%. So the golden rule is to keep your usage below 30%. But if you really want to supercharge your score, aim for under 10%. Okay, so you've got the basics down. You're paying on time, you're keeping your balances low. Now, if you want to kick things into high gear, let's talk about 3 pro moves that can get you some really quick results. Let's break these down real quick. First, call your credit card company and just ask for a higher credit limit. If they say yes, your utilization ratio instantly drops, and you didn't even have to pay anything down. Second, this one's a neat trick, pay your bill twice a month. Make one payment before the statement closes and another before the due date. This keeps the balance that gets reported to the credit bureaus super low. And third, if you have a parent or a family member with a really old credit card and a perfect payment history, ask them to add you as an authorized user. Their fantastic history can actually get added to your report, which can be a huge boost. All right, you're making moves and seeing your score climb. Now, we gotta play some defense. Let's talk about the common mistakes and myths that can totally sabotage all your hard work.
We've already hammered home the first 2, but these other 2 are just as critical. Whatever you do, do not close your oldest credit cards, even if you don't use them anymore. The length of your credit history is a valuable part of your score. Also, try to avoid applying for a whole bunch of new cards all at once. Every time you apply, it can trigger something called a hard inquiry, and too many of those can make you look desperate for credit.
Okay, I have to bust a huge myth right now, one I hear all the time.
People are afraid to check their own score. But checking your score on an app like Credit Karma or through your bank, that's called a soft inquiry. It has absolutely zero, I repeat, zero impact on your score. So please check it. Check it as often as you want. Watch your progress without any fear.
So let's boil it all down. Here's your action plan, your cheat sheet. 1. Pay your bills on time, every single time. 2. Keep your credit card balances low, ideally under 30%. 3. Don't close your old accounts. And 4. If you want a fast boost, try those pro moves we talked about. That's the whole game plan right there.
And that brings us to the real question, the one that really matters. Improving your score isn't just about a number. It's about what that number makes possible. We're talking about lower rates on a mortgage, a better deal on a car loan, and just financial peace of mind. So, what will you do with the thousands of dollars you're going to save over your lifetime? That